What up, cycling world? It's another SLiC Lunch ride, but today a little different. Today we went on a different route, and today, unfortunately, I hit the deck pretty darn good. Scuffed up my left side, got bandages all over me right now, and stiffening up every hour. So, right now, I'll just go ahead and tell you what we're doing. We're heading out down this 13th Street here, and we're heading into a headwind. It's going to be a headwind all the way out to where we're going to turn around and hopefully haul butt back with the tailwind. So right now you got Mike in front of me, Ralph in the old SLiC kit, Carpenter pulling through on the right hand side right there, and then if you've watched my videos before, you recognize that butt anywhere. That's Boomer and his green and white CAD. So we're about to go down this hill. We named it Perito after Joaquin Rodriguez because when we first started riding, it reminded us of a hill that Joaquin Rodriguez would use to jump away and win a race. Boomer's going to take off down the hill just to get out of the traffic and go into super tuck and enjoy the hill. You can see that percent on this one's a pretty good one for a little mild climb. Nothing too terrible, but it's fun to climb up it and blow your lungs and legs out. So we'll just enjoy the descent right here. That'll last a couple minutes. I'm going to try to catch Boomer here. He's in his super tuck, and I wanted to see if I can just catch him sitting behind him without pedaling. Got an awesome view as usual. We're in the valley, and you can see the hills, or I don't know if you call them mountains around us, but getting ready to end this little tiny segment, this little tiny hill, and then we'll continue across the bridge and start pedaling out to where we're going to turn around and haul butt for little needs for speed action. So today I just wanted to keep my cadence in the 90s, high 90s. So that was the goal. I wasn't trying to focus on watts or miles per hour. And all the way out today, we experienced a headwind. So we're going up this little tiny roller, 6% right now. Mike's going off the front. I just wanted to spin. I just wanted to have the legs fresh for the return trip. So I was trying to keep the legs turning over in the 90s. And it looks like Carpenter's doing the same sitting behind Ralph right there. So gonna come around Mike. I think Mike kind of pushed it hard over that hill and wants to take a breather. So gonna go past Mike. And you can see these roads. These roads are terrible. Terrible. These roads, I don't know if they've been paved since the 50s or 60s. It's just that hard, deep concrete, not that smooth asphalt that you get on newer roads. These roads are just bumpy as anything. If I was to have the Garmin Verb on right now, it would just be all white noise chatter. So I passed Mike because he's obviously tired going over that little bump, and I'm still just going to lead out, spin it around 97, 96. You can see two shadows there. Boomer's come up to join me on the left hand side. I'm on the right hand side, so that's his shadow. He's pointing, we're going to go right, and it's kind of weird. He was pointing at that railroad track sign, maybe a little foreshadowing of what to come. So here's our little first railroad track, no big deal. Go over that. And we're going to keep going right. Another railroad track, no big deal. And we're just going to keep on spinning. Going down the road, enjoying this awesome winter day in California in January. That's why we live here, so we can ride year round. Clear blue skies, not a rain cloud or snow cloud in sight. Just cruising down the road on this rough, bumpy road right next to the railroad tracks. As you can see, about to hit some more railroad tracks, and here's where everything goes sideways, literally. So hit the first one, all right, and here we go.
You all right?
Yeah.
Don't get up. Stay there.
Get the bike off me.
Oh, man. Yep. Are you okay?
Get the bike off me.
Yeah.
So they got the bike off me, and I had to pedal back. It was, adrenaline is a great thing. Didn't really feel too stiff on the way back. I didn't really want to take my bibs down or take my jersey off to see how bad it was. I just wanted to get back to the car and get in the shower. So I had to climb all the way back up that first hill that you saw, and all the way back another, I don't know, 9 or 10 miles all the way back to the car. So this last little bit I thought I'd share. This is some funny stuff. So as you can see, we're coming up to like a little sprint section. Even though the guys wanted to stay with me, they can't help themselves. So as you can see, Ralph's off the front. I don't know if he realizes that Mike wants to kind of use him as a draft to just kind of sprint past him at the end. And here comes Boomer, like a great white shark off the coast of California we hear. And he's just creeping up, sitting down, just going to sneak up on Mikey and Ralph. And I don't even know if they know he's right there. So Ralph's just pedaling along, and then you're going to see Mike tuck in behind Ralph like he's doing something good. But then Boomer down clicks once and starts sprinting out of the saddle, or in the saddle, and poor Mike has to get out of the saddle to chase him down. Oh, so funny. But yeah, it was a good ride. Hard crash on the deck. Going back in and show you a little preview of my war wounds here. Got me on the hip. I didn't see that until I took my bibs off. My shoulder was skinned down deep. My hand was real bad. Got the elbow there. You'll see another shot of the elbow. Got my knee. Looks like a gunshot wound. That's disgusting. And it tore the jersey, but on the shoulders where the blood and the big scab is. And there's the elbow. Freaking gross. Well, till next time.